Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's the half man, half amazing Black Clark Kent coming at you on this Saturday. Was it March 7th, 2020? I haven't done a video in over 2 months, but I figured I'd do one today because I got some free time. Hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. It's beautiful here. It's 83 degrees. I can't complain. Got nothing to complain about. So I want to talk to you guys today about something that I ran into because, I like to travel when I have the opportunity to. So I want to kind of share what my experiences are with certain websites and apps that I use to travel. So one of the websites that I use, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, I use a couple of them. I use Expedia, I use Google Flights, I use Southwest. If I'm going to Canada, I use WestJet. And I signed up for Alaskan Airline the other day, but we'll see what happens. But the one I want to talk about particular right now is Google Flights. So, for example, I'm planning on going back home next month. As you can tell, I'm from Boston. Anyway, so this whole coronavirus thing, I think, is like freaking the airlines out because a lot of flights out there are cheap. So now, for those that don't know, I live in Arizona now. I'm from Boston, but I live in Arizona now. So I was just looking to see what flights. Now, one thing about living in Arizona on the West Coast, it's a lot easier to get to places out here than I think it is from the East Coast, and it's a lot cheaper. I'll give you an example. So I was just looking randomly the other day. So for 4 days, right, if I wanted to fly from Phoenix to like San Diego, it was $68 round trip. You heard that correctly. $68, not one way, but round trip. So I think this is a great deal. But also, so some of these flights are economy flights, so you don't get to pick your seat. You can only bring a carry-on. But there's a way around that. So let me give you an example. That $68 flight is a economy flight, which you can only bring a carry-on bag with you. But here's the thing about it, right? Mostly is American Airlines. So you can, let's say for example, you're going for 4 or 5 days, and obviously you're not gonna be able to just have a carry-on bag for 4 or 5 days unless it's a very big carry-on bag. So what I've seen people do is, okay, they'll bring a luggage, whatever, they'll bring a suitcase, whatever, but they won't put anything in the suitcase that won't require getting checked in before you go to TSA. So you go through TSA, everything is kosher. You get to your gate, you're sitting down waiting. 9 out of 10 times, and I've experienced this, I've seen this every single time. You're waiting to board the plane. The customer service rep will say, hey, we're looking for 10 to 15 people to come up and check their bags. It's a free service. It's complimentary. Boom. You got a $68 flight, and you got a free check bag without have to going through paying $30 or $40 for your check bag. I've seen it done before. I haven't done it because usually if I go on trips like that, it's only for a long weekend or I have a Monday off or something like that. So Google Flights have some great deals. So I'm going back to Boston next month, and I'm looking at places to go afterwards. I have a couple places in mind, but so I was looking the day I was leaving. Right now, as of right now, if you live in Massachusetts, you go on Google Flights, you can book a flight from Boston to Miami, Florida for $50. You heard, that's one way though, but still, $50 one way to Miami. You heard that correctly. You can book a flight from Boston, Massachusetts on the 20th of April to Miami, Florida for $50. That's insane. One of the flights I did see was from a flight from Boston to Barcelona, Spain, one way for $89. And you're thinking, maybe why did I book that flight? Well, here's the thing about it. I'm off for 12 days. I'm going to be going to Boston for 5. The only thing is now I live on the West Coast now, and Spain's like 4 different time zones that direction. So if I were to go to Spain for 4 days and fly all the way back from Spain, it'll take me 17 hours to get back to Arizona. I get back on a Friday. My body's on like different time zones. I'm not going to have enough time to recover to go back to work that following Monday. So, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of great deals out there. Even before this whole coronavirus thing hit, there was a lot of great deals out there. Google Flights is the way to go. I mean, I use Expedia when I book my hotels and my rented car, or Southwest is my go-to airline because you get 2 free check bags. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. like I said, check out Google Flights. I put a lot of people on game at my job. A lot of people that I talk to at work, they use Google Flights, you know? You can fly from here to like Seattle, Washington for like $100 round trip. So just pick the dates. You know, Google Flights, I like Google Flights. Like I said, you may see some of the airlines with like a bag symbol with it crossed out. That means usually it's like you can't bring a bag, but if you bring a suitcase, as long as it gets through TSA and you're fine, 9 out of 10 times the customer service rep will offer, because they'll be like, oh, we got a full flight. We're looking for 10 to 15 volunteers that are willing to check their bag. It's complimentary. Boom, you got an economy flight and you got a free check bag. You're welcome. Also, one of the things about me is, so I'll book an economy flight, but I'll end up paying more. And let me tell you why I end up paying more. Because I have long legs. I'm about 6 feet tall. I have long legs, and it all depends on where I'm going. For example, I'll give you an example, and I have some of these videos on my channel. You check it out. I went to Hawaii last August. Now, from Phoenix to Hawaii is a 6-hour flight, nonstop. Okay? That's a long flight for me. And I like to have extra leg room because I know I'm going to be on a plane for 6 hours, and I don't want my knees up here on my chest. I want to have some extra leg room. So I paid an extra $200 round trip to have the extra leg room. I was in the row right behind first class. What I also do, well, even short flights, like if I go to San Diego or I go to LA or I go to San Francisco. San Francisco's 2 hours flight. Or I go to Vegas. Vegas, San Diego, wheels up to wheels down is about 45 minutes. Wheels up to wheels down. It's a quick flight. But what I do is, if you book an economy flight, you have the option the day before to see the seat map, and you can pick your seat at an additional charge. So what I do, so I end up paying $90 round trip for my ticket because I wanted to want to be able. So when you're in an economy flight, you don't get a seat until you get to the gate. So keep that in mind. Also, what I do is I pick my seat, whatever seat's available, and I'll pay extra because I know I'm guaranteed my seat's paid for, and I'm guaranteed my seat on the flight. Now, what I like to do is I like aisle seats because if someone needs to use the bathroom, they have to go through me. If I have to go to the bathroom, I don't have to bother anybody. 2, I like to get aisle seats in the first 3 rows, like behind first class, like row 5, 6, or 7. I'll pay an extra $30 to have that seat because I want to get off that plane when I get to my destination. I'm not trying to be in the back of the plane, taking 10, 15 minutes to get off the plane because people want to have a conversation with you. They want to talk, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. No, I want to get my stuff and get going to my destination. So I'll pay an extra $30 to have to guarantee my seat, and 2, pick a litter what seat I want. Because if I have my option, I'd rather pick my own seat than have someone pick the seat for me, you know? So like I said, this whole coronavirus thing going on right now, a lot of airlines are dropping prices of flights. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of good deals out there. I've been to Miami, so I've been there. I had family that lived there, so I'm not really interested in going there. And I think I'm probably going to go back on my time zone because the clocks change tomorrow, something like that. I think, I don't know, but Google Flights. Just go Google Flights in the search bar, and pop up. Put in where you live at, the dates you want to fly, and see what they have for available. And if you don't pick a destination, you just put the dates you want to fly, and they can show you all the prices for everything. I know I saw a flight from Boston to Austin, Texas for $79. But I think Austin's quarantined right now, or some parts of Austin, Texas are quarantined because of what's going on right now. So there's your free game for the day. I always feel like, for me, life is all about making the best of your ability. I feel like I'm here to live my best life, not just exist here, but live the best life to my ability and my capabilities. So I wanted to share this with you guys. And, I haven't been on here in a while, so I figured I'd hop on here while I had some time. I'm about to go do something right now and see how my night goes. But everything else is going great. I hope everyone having a great weekend. I love you guys. I know I've been abandoning my channel. By the way, one of my videos I have that I posted a year ago, the methadone mile video, has over 9,400 views. So I appreciate everyone that's checked out that video. That's my biggest views. That video is the biggest view I have of to date. So I'm gonna try to make a habit of trying to make videos once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks when I have time. I definitely will do some videos when I go back home and wherever else I go from there. I'm not sure. Good things are happening right now. I'm in a great place in terms of employment-wise, but there are other opportunities. I won't go into it right now because there's nothing guaranteed, but I'm glad I came out here when I came out here. I came out on my own accord, and I came out here. I mean, everyone that watched all my videos from last year knew the journey I had to go through to get to where I'm at today. And I appreciate every single one of you guys that followed me from what happened to me until this day. I greatly appreciate everybody. The 98 subscribers I have on my channel, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. And it's a great journey so far, and it's not over yet. I feel like it's just beginning. The 22nd of this month will be a year I've been in Arizona, and I gotta tell you, I feel like I've been on vacation every single day I've been out here. It's been great. And like I said, I got some things that I'm working on right now in terms of bettering my career where I'm at now. I'm in a great situation right now. I think I talked about it in one of my other videos, but I couldn't ask to be in a better situation than I am in right now. And I think things are only gonna go up from here. So, but once again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for checking out the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Have a good weekend. Stay safe. All right, bye.